What's up, everybody? Um, for this one, I want to talk about a very controversial subject. I'm going to talk about something that everybody has an opinion on one way or another, or has a problem with, or whatever. So, sit back, and I'm going to talk about racism. That's all you hear about anymore recently. Everything boils down to a racial issue. It doesn't matter what it is or who it is. It all boils down to that I can't do this, or I couldn't get away with this because they don't like my race, or what have you. But I mean, if you're white, you're obviously racist. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it anymore. The way things are, we're just totally and completely racist because we're white. But then it's okay for a black person to hate whites. That's not racist. White people are the only ones that you can legally discriminate against when it comes to race, because any other race in this world can have pride in their race. But if you're white and you tell them that you have pride in your race, then you're a racist because you're a white supremacist. But you can't be proud in any way, shape, or form, otherwise you'll get labeled. But racism goes far and beyond just whites, because there are plenty of black people out there who are racist. There are plenty of Chinese and other Asian races that are racist. So it's not just white people. I don't give a shit what any of you people think, say, feel, what have you. So it's not all one way. I personally, I've met some fantastic black people. And I've met some that have disgusted me. And all of you who start screaming about, the Muslim race and everything, I hate to break it to you, but Muslims are not a race. You have all kinds of different races that worship the Islamic religion, which makes them a Muslim, which Muslim is a religion, it's not a race. So if you don't like them, it's not racist. You don't like them because of their religion and their beliefs. So, nobody is born racist. What you see in society and what you deal with in society is what makes you that way. I can't tell you how many times I've been to customers and you've got Mexican people working there who can't even speak the language. And you can't understand them, they can't understand you. It's very frustrating. And chances are they don't belong here in the first place. Well, I have a problem with them. I have a problem with Arabs. They brought that on themselves. I didn't have a problem with them until 9/11. Once they brought down the towers, now we got a problem. So, you want to call me racist? Hey, I guess go ahead, call me racist if you want, but things that I've seen, that I've dealt with on a regular basis, that I've had to put up with, are what have given me the opinions I have about some of these things like this. What I don't understand is some of these people who are labeled racist, and I mean, you look at, for instance, our presidential candidate. He's being called racist. Why? Because he wants to enforce existing immigration laws that should have been enforced in the first fucking place. But that makes you racist? You want to kick out people who don't belong in this country in the first fucking place and shouldn't have come in the first place and came in illegally and everything? That makes you racist because you want them out? I want them out. They shouldn't be here. You want to be here? Come in legally. That's fine and dandy. You want to come here? Learn the damn language. Speak it. I don't understand why in America we have to have Spanish-speaking radio stations, television stations, but if you've noticed, that is the only race that has these things. And we are a multiracial country. But yet the Mexicans are the only ones who get their own television stations and radio stations. What about the other races? Why can't Japanese Americans have Japanese-speaking radio stations and televisions? Why can't Jamaicans and, well, Jamaicans speak English, so that's a bad example. But you see where I'm going with this, okay? So, racial divide is everywhere and among all races. It's not just, you know, and it's the whole situation where, you know, if something goes wrong or whatever and stuff, it's racial. Everybody wants to play the race card nowadays. You go out, you rob a store, you get shot, you get killed, it was because of your race. You know, it has nothing to do with the fact that you committed a crime and you have a lengthy record and you ran from the police and all this stuff, but no, it's all race. So it would be nice one day, maybe, if we could see all this stupid, childish bullshit come to an end. And people would accept things for what they are. Instead of, that person got killed because of their race. That person got beat up because of their race. That person can't get a job because of their race. It couldn't be because you don't qualify. No, it's got to be because of your race. But I don't see it happening anytime soon, because all you idiots love to play the card. And you get away with it. Because all these stupid, ignorant other people jump on the bandwagon too and say, yeah, that's why it was. That's what it was. Politicians do it, jump on it. All kinds of official, I use that term loosely, individuals jump on it and start screaming racism, racism, racism. But it'd be nice to see it come to an end. I don't see it happening anytime soon. As long as you people get what you want out of it, you'll continue to play the card. I've worked at places where black people got away with murder because the bosses were afraid to fire them because they were afraid they were going to scream racism. So they got away with murder. They didn't lift a fucking finger and got paid for it. Meanwhile, everyone else is busting their ass because they can get fired or suspended or whatever. So I have seen people use their race to abuse things. And I'm sure a lot of you have too. But you won't admit it. I'm the only one who has the balls to admit this. Because you guys know me, I play it, I call it like it is. You may not like my opinions, you may not like what comes out of my mouth, but it's the truth. So, but you all take it easy, and I'll see you in 49.